kwenu, 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 kedu. Do you remember when one greeting could bind us together? When no meant you're welcome, and you felt it, not just heard it. We had a culture once when evenings smelled of roasted yam and palm oil. When children gathered barefoot in the dust, waiting for moonlight stories to rise with the stars. When our names carried history, and every syllable was a prayer, not something shortened for convenience. But somewhere between the mirror and the screens, we stopped recognizing ourselves. We traded stories of our ancestors for fairy tales that never knew our pain. We silenced the tongues that carried us, just to twist our lips into accents that never tasted our soil. Before, we gathered under the moon to hear stories, but now we scroll in silence. Our dances, once born from the heartbeat of the earth, now stumbles to beats that doesn't know our name. Our clothes, once a language of symbol and pride, now hides in closets while we chase after brands that will never claim us. Onyekwe, Chiekwe. If a person agrees, their spirit agrees, but we disagreed with ourselves. We said no to our beauty, no to our own language, no to the very thing that made us whole. And now it's a flex to say, I can't speak or understand my language, but the same lips will brag about learning French, Korean, or Spanish, wearing borrowed tongue like trophies, while our own mother tongue gathers dust in silence. Before, our laughter once carried unity, but now it echoes hollow, drowned by the noise of borrowed lives. And now look at us, brothers, sisters, neighbors, strangers. We chase after what's not ours, and in that chase we lose ourselves. The warmth of community replaced by cold competition. The market square abandoned for lonely screens. The handshakes, the embrace, the kedu replaced by scrolling thumbs and empty hearts. Tell me, how can a tree forget its roots and still expect to stand? And how can a people despise their own reflection and still expect to rise? Igbos have no king, but now we bow to crowns that are not ours. We call it modern, we call it civilized, but I call it amnesia, because we are forgetting. We are forgetting the tongues that prayed for us, the songs that carried us, the names that crowned us, the soil that bettered us. Our children grew up knowing Cinderella, but not Nneka the Wise. They dance to rhythms of strangers, but cannot move to the beat of the drum. They answer to nicknames that erase their father's legacies and wear fashion that strips their mother's pride. Oh, my people. A culture lost is not just music forgotten, it's identity erased. It's a people unrooted. It's a soul without a home. A culture lost is not just music forgotten, it's identity erased. It's a people unrooted. It's a soul without a home. But listen, the ember still glows. In every proverb whispered, in every drum beat remembered, in every hand that still weaves the clothes of our ancestors, the ember still glows. So rise, pick up the drum, speak the tongue, tell the stories, wear the clothes, guard the roots. For a people who remember who they are can never truly be broken. And a culture lost is a nation reborn. I said, a people who remember who they are can never truly be broken. And a culture reclaimed is a nation reborn. Ibo kwenu!
Yeah.
Kwenu! Yeah, guys, yeah.